this is technically the pregame for Worlds Pack 2026, because this crap just doesn't come out until tomorrow for some reason. Make sure you guys smash the link crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Magnificent Monsters is available over on Kongs right now. They did a restock. Discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, really? Like, finally? Like, we can get some of this stuff? Yeah, but unfortunately, prices have gone up a little bit more. Dark Magical Curtains are probably one of the most ridiculously expensive cards in this set. But, I mean, like, the thing is, though, like, how many tuck boxes do you have to go through to try to pull these? So it's expected value versus return, so that's very interesting. The Dark Magician, the Pharaoh's Servants, 40. WP Fancy Balls are 25 still. Your Multiplying Karibo still 21. Synchro Emergencies are 18 bucks. I mean, to be fair, I'm curious to see where this card's going to settle, all things considered. We also have the Saboteur Karibo level 10 coming in at 15. This card is going to make hero players so freaking happy, man. Let me tell you what, because this card is just so good. Infernal Strike Fighters coming in at 12s, which is not bad, all things considered. A lot of these alts, though, like you can get the Chibi Engage for $8, like if you actually like the art. Hulk Secrets are $8 too. Like if you just want one of them to pick up just to have, and you know you're planning on playing like the Degenerate stuff that kind of comes along with that build. We've seen the Degenerate stuff, trust me. I know how wickedly cool it can be to try to make that stuff actually work. Mascarenas are 5s, which is not bad. Avals are 5s. If you're getting into like the alts here, and you're really starting to see like the cheap stuff, it's not bad. You can get 6 cents for $3 too. Like this is probably a card that I'd recommend just grabbing as like a one of, just to kind of toss in and just kind of, you know, work with it. Outside of that, I mean, yeah, here we are. So, you know, discount code MCO40 will save you on your purchase. I know we've been hammering it really hard with this, but I think this set's very interesting just to watch long term. So, Worlds Pack 2026. I do want to ask, though, people, I am going to need help completing this set this year. So if you pick up, you know, any of this stuff, reach out to me on Discord. I'm trying to, like, master set this. I actually did last year's set, and it still sits right here next to me until I actually binder this. But, this was the 2025 master set, all completed, all ultras, all secrets. This actually took probably about 3 months to finish with everything. The only reason why I actually ended up doing this was because a friend of mine pulled this, actually got the Exodia right off the bat and was like, hey, do you want this? I was like, well, you know, sometimes you just have to tartar sauce and, you know, pick it up. But I do think the stamping this year looks a lot better than the stamping did last year on the cards, because they've come a long way. You know, you guys are always asking for, like, you know, cool things in my collection. I've always had a soft spot for the World Championship in this game, and I do think master setting the World Championship pack is always one of my favorite things to do. But these boxes are currently at $43 a piece. Also, if you have a 2025 box, too, reach out to me. That's what these market watches are for. It's communicating with people. So this pack actually is gone down a lot. These are $43 a box right now. In terms of, I mean, like, sales, I mean, they're not selling as much as you would think. See, some just sold at 36s. Yikeroos. Well, I guess. So let's talk about what is available for this set. And also, I do want to say here, like, clearly look at the Monster Reborn and look at the stamping. It looks just so much better. It looks like right now the lowest Monster Reborn is 105 on the secret. I do think these are going to blow up pretty quickly. You've got things like the Kaiser Varius at 600, and then you got people who are like, oh, but the Monster Reborn has a $400 listing. Yeah, it's also got a $100 listing. Doesn't mean it's going for that. The Ripper, while this also looks very, very, very good, I don't know enough about pull ratios at the moment, but these are 75s. I mean, okay. The Monster Reborn, once again, you're looking at $100. The Mitsurugi is 75, which, I mean, that's probably going to be one of the more sought after ones, realistically. You know, oh, hey, look, you can get stamped. And then, you know, you get like the ridiculous Starlights out here that, you know, they want $1,500 for. No, this isn't going to be a $1,500 card. It's just, it's really gonna, like, those are it. Like, those are like the top end of your listings here. Now, what is actually sold and what's very realistic here, That's it, people. That's it. You've had 2 listings sell on these cards. So for everybody, it's just like, what are these cards going for? You've had one single Murakumo, one. I'm gonna say it again for those of you in the back. You've had one single Murakumo sell just based off of, using the set ID. Look, Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship. Here, let's just go do a sub search on this. Let's just go kind of grab here and see. All right, just to make sure I'm not like crazy here. Yeah, 75, more of the packs kind of doing their thing. 75, strange, these aren't selling for these prices. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, these prices right now are not being reflective of what actually is going to happen. So we're gonna take a chill pill on this set. We're gonna take a step back here. We'll come back to this tomorrow, because I think from where things are settling right now, these prices are they're unrealistic. Like, it just is not going to settle the way that people think these are going to. They look gorgeous, man. I'm not going to dog on this Monster Reborn. This is a beautiful card. But we got to get in line with real life, All right, well, hi, Ancient Sacred Wyvern. How are you doing, you little turd? I feel like every single time I get to look at this card, there's always just something going chaotically crazy with it. Looks like, you're $15 on up to $15.80. It looks like this card has had a hard time identifying. Oh god, never mind. They are going up. So you have the $17 chunk here, and then you hit the $20 chunk, and then the $22 chunk, and then we just keep turning on over, George. It just keeps on going. I guess this is symptomatically what you're kind of expecting to see when it comes to this sort of card, right? It's an exceedingly popular card, or it's a card that people like to think is popular. I have a lot of people that have choice words with you on this card for older formats, because this card wins games, but my god, it loses some games. Card can be awful sometimes. Spirit Reaper, well, hey there, buddy. This is another primary candidate of the QCR theory. Right? Like, the general rule of QCRs is they all will go up eventually, right? It's just an absolute timer to really depend on, what's going to happen. These are pushing like $20 right now, on up to probably some of the more exceedingly broken price points of the $28 mark, on up to, even more. I think this is a good card that I can confidently say, be patient on. You might get rewarded for it. Though that might be wrong, considering every other QCR. Somebody already bought one for $20 a couple days back. We've not had no sales in 8 days. So it does not look like these turn over very often. Like, I guess that's some like confidence boosting, right? Like, maybe they'll go down, but availability is one thing. God, tour guides are only $8 a piece. That's crazy to see, man. Actually, you're like nine. You're basically up to like $10, basically. You can't let shipping, be a forgetful option to you. Yeah, you're basically $10 per copy of these. Well, I guess if you like this Art of Tour guide, it's definitely not a terrible price point to be picking them up at. Spellbook Blue Boy. Let's be realistic here. Depending on the piles of things that you want to test out and so forth. These will definitely be something that I think will have some good long-term value, just because, like, this card, see, solidly 8 on up to $10. But the thing is, like, you're competing with the OG Ultimate Rare with this. And there's so many people that prefer the OG Ultimate Rare, like, it's kind of crazy to think about. We've also got Cyber and Dragon. My god, man. You can get a near mint first ed on this bad boy for 2,000 doll hairs. That's fucking crazy. Then you got $1,500 copies on the other top end. Like, good job. This card is one of the most beautiful cards that you can have in the game. But the sheer amount of damage copies, and then, like, the heavy play, this is more realistic of what I would expect one of these things to actually look like now. But also, this is a German version, Cyber Andrake. This is a beautiful card in and in itself, too, man. Such a shame that they're so worn down to the erosion of time, but the beautiful cards, to say the least. So, I guess the more you know when it comes to this old sort of stuff. But what do you guys think about today's market? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.